Okay, so we'll cross the legs, roll the front thighs in, broaden the back thighs, the pelvic floor. Roll to the forward edge of the sit bones, release the thighs down, draw the sacrum in and up, and continue that lift up through your central channel, effortless lift of the torso. Bring your fingertips behind, teacup hands, and as you press the fingers down, lift the sides of the body up from the outer hips to the armpits. So not to lean back, so you can bring your hands a little more forward. Yeah, there you go, that's good. And keep releasing the thighs down as you lift the side body up. Find that reverse C in the armpit chest, back of the armpits the front of the armpit up, inner edge of the shoulder blades down. And then rest your hands on your thighs. And so that you don't overdo the back bend, take the tailbone towards the bone a little bit. Did that land on your foot? Lift the pelvic floor. Widen the diaphragm with the lower front ribs. Draw the side waist back. Lift the back ribs up off the top rim of the sacrum. Lengthen the back of the neck. Lift the base of the skull up off the back of the neck. Not to tuck the head too much. Yeah. Turn a little to your left, Susan, your whole ribs cage. Yeah, a bit more even. Yeah, that much. Yeah. Okay. And then just take a few moments to observe your breath and settle in. Long, slow, deep inhale. Long, slow, full exhale. Inhale, the belly, ribs, chest expand. Creating space, observe the breath moving into that space. And then exhale, it's a slow, controlled release, and the air comes out. See if you can slow down your breath so that you're inhaling for 5 or 6 counts and exhaling for 5, 6, or 7 counts. Do one more full breath, resonant breath. And then we'll do our opening chant all together. You can bring your hands into the Namaskar Mudra. Press the base of the thumb to the bottom of the sternum and lift the bottom to the top sternum. Lift the upper arm bones, roll them back, firm the shoulder blades on the back. Bring the fingers all the way together like a seal and press firmly at the sternum with the sides of the thumbs. And then take a big inhale to chant Om. Sahana, all together. Sahana vavatu, sahana bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deeper breath, lifting your heart. As you exhale, release your head over forward. Release your hands down to your thighs and pause here for a few breaths. When you release the head over, do it from the base of the neck at the top of the shoulders. Soften the front of the throat and the sides of the throat and draw the chin in towards the notch at the clavicles. Surrender the energy of your brain, eyes, and other senses down into your heart center, expanding to the back, the sides, and the front of your heart center. And then keeping your eyes closed, on an inhale, slowly curl up the back of your neck. Pause there, settle your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. With your eyes closed, raise your gaze. so that you're looking at the horizon. Move the eyes to the back of the head though. And once again, drop down into the heart center. So come out of the thinking brain and settle into your sensing and feeling body. And then allow your eyelids to gently float open. And go ahead and extend your legs and come onto your back. Make sure you have enough room behind you to extend your arms overhead and not touch the wall. And then bring your arms down at your sides in Shavasana. Let your feet come away from the sides, palms up, and a couple of breaths. Surrendering the tension of your body to the support of the earth. And just feel what you can let go of. And explore your breath body, your physical body, your mental and emotional body. Observe the different parts of you. Allow your breath to move throughout your whole body as awareness and sensitivity, and observe where you might be dull or empty or tight or holding on, and just jiggle those areas with your awareness and let some energy move into those spaces as well. And we'll do our first shape is Tadagi Mudra. Tadagi means empty lake. Those hollow abdomen pose. Mudra is shape. Roll your inner thighs down towards the ground. Bring your firm legs together. Extend the front of your ankles a little bit. Bring your arms along your sides, palms down. Firm your elbows and knees and draw your lower belly toward your spine. And then on an inhale, raise your firm arms up over your head and keep your arms and hands shoulder width apart. So you rest the backs of your hands on the ground overhead. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can have support under your hands and arms. So use your arms and take your ribs away from your hips. Use your legs and take your hips away from your ribs. So you have a longer, leaner abdomen. And then breathe into this shape, long, slow, deep, full breaths. Keep firming your knees and elbows and drawing your belly towards your spine. So as you inhale, see if you can draw your belly more in towards your spine, the lower belly. Draw the breath up the front of the spine, and then let it blossom in the rib cage and chest. Then firm your knees and elbows. And when you exhale, pull the belly towards the spine a little bit more. And then inhale, raise your arms up over your head. And exhale, lower your arms down towards the ground. Palms down, bend your knees one by one. Bring your feet flat for Dvipadapitam. So your feet are close to your buttocks and about hip width distance apart. Turn your palms to face your hips. Lift and roll one shoulder under and then the other. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades together over your spine. Your pelvis will go into a tilt so that you have a curve in your back, and your whole spine has a curve now. And then you don't get so close with your feet that you can touch your feet with your hands, right? So just a little bit further than that. Press the inner feet down to the outer edge of the upper arm and inhale and lift your hips up. Just a comfortable amount. Take your tailbone and your sitting bones towards the backs of your knees. Press into your feet and come more towards the tops of your shoulders, and be here and breathe. Let the back of your neck release. Front of the throat soft, eyes soft. Observe your breath here. And then on an exhale, start to lay your spine down one by one, top to bottom, like a chain link necklace. One link at a time. Lay the spine down, elongate the lower back, and then slowly release the pelvis. Turn your palms down, roll the shoulders towards each other in the front of your body. Let your hips roll back, pelvic tuck. Press your lower back down. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Keep your hands on the ground, reaching for your feet. Look at your belly button. and breathe here. This is called Nabi Darshanam, gazing at the belly button. Observe how the breath is a little constricted, so it moves more into your upper back and chest. And then inhale, lower your head and shoulders down. Exhale, let your arms come out to your sides. Extend your legs one by one and take a couple of breaths in Shavasana. And then it's Pavana Muktasana. So you roll your inner thighs towards the mat and bring your firm legs together one by one. Bring your arms along your sides, palms down, and draw your belly towards your spine. Bend your knees up one by one. Again, feet flat, hip width distance apart. Let your hips roll back, flattening your lower back. Press your lower back down. Raise your right leg off the ground. Interlace your fingers below your right knee. Flex your right foot. And let your right leg fall forward into your hands, keeping your hands firm. And push it a little bit forward so your arms and your leg have a little push-pull going on. Keep pressing the low back down. Observe how the left foot gets light. Lightly float the left leg out on the mat, extending the front of the left leg and ankle. Flex the right foot, press the right leg forward, and press the lower back down. Take a breath, and then as you exhale, relax your buttock and your right leg and groin and let it fall into your abdomen. Keep taking your ribs up away from your hips so you have a longer, leaner abdomen. Relax the front of your groin, hollow the abdomen, and slowly draw the knee up towards the head side as you compress the leg and extend the front of the left leg. Right leg, foot flexed, left leg, foot extends. Press the lower back down and exhale. Lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Chin, nose, or forehead towards your knee, but keep more in the center and breathe. Head is off the ground. Lift your head up. Yeah, breathe. And then inhale, head and shoulders down. Exhale, let your right leg fall forward. And then push it into your arms so your arms straighten. Press your lower back down. Feel how your left foot gets light. Float the left foot back up, knee bent, foot flat. And then release the right leg next to the left. And then take your left knee up and hold your knee just below the knee. Hold the shin. Flex your left foot. Press your lower back down. Let your left leg fall forward and then push it into your firmly interlaced fingers. So your arms and leg have a push-pull. And as you press the lower back down, let the right foot get light, float the right leg out on the ground, front of the right leg, extend, back of the right leg press towards the mat. Push the left leg into the hands and press the lower back down. And then you take a breath, and as you exhale, let your knee fall into your abdomen. And take your ribs up away from your abdomen. And use your right leg extending to take your hips away from your ribs as well. Soften the front of your left groin and the buttock. And let that knee fall into the hollow abdomen. And then draw the knee up towards the head side. Keep the left foot flexed, the right leg extending, and the right foot. Press the lower back down. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Chin, nose, or forehead towards the knee. Be here and breathe into your upper back and chest. And then inhale, lower your head and shoulders down. Exhale, let your left leg fall forward and then press it into your arms. So your arms are straight. Press your lower back down. Right foot floats up. Plant the right foot down and then the left. Take the arms out to the side, extend the legs, and come into Shavasana again for a couple of breaths. And then we'll go to Supta Virasana from Tadagi Mudra. This is the Yoga Asana Sangraha style. So roll your legs in, bring your legs together, extend the front of the legs, firm the knees, arms along your sides, firm your elbows, lower belly to spine. Inhale, raise your arms up all the way over your head, palms face up, shoulder width apart. Exhale and press your lower belly towards your spine. Bend your knees one by one or together if you keep your lower back down. Hook your feet at the ankles. Change the cross of the feet to the opposite cross. And then you try to pull the feet apart and widen the knees and bring the knees towards the sides of the body, keeping the lower back down. Be here and breathe. And then change the cross of the feet. Pull the feet apart, pull the knees apart and along the sides of the body. Lower back down and breathe. Firm your elbows and inhale, raise your arms up, relax your knees in and wrap your arms around your legs, exhaling. Keep your feet crossed at the ankles, but relax the feet. So the knees come a little closer together and draw the knees in towards the abdomen and chest. And then coming up to sit, hold each knee with its own hand, raise the legs up a little, tuck the chin, and then tuck the feet in and roll up to sit. And then coming to stand, you reach your arms forward. Use a little momentum if you need to. No hands, Lori, no hands. Oh, that's a sign of longevity. So if you're having difficulty, then I suggest use momentum. You can uncross the feet if that's better for you. Yeah. Okay, then you learn to do that with less and less momentum and more strength. And that's a good practice. So now we do the 5 directions of the spine, which are not just for the spine, they're also for opening the lung lines, meridians, and strengthening the back muscles and stretching the hamstrings. So feet all the way together, firm elbows and knees. Slight pelvic tuck, eyes soft. Inhale, raise your left arm up. Exhale and give him more of a pelvic tuck. Inhale, get more length on your left side. And then exhale, you slide your right arm down. Breathe into your left side ribs. Lift your chest and head just a little. Okay, and then inhale, you reach up. Exhale, float your arm out to the side, turn the palm down. Firm your waist, firm your knees and elbows. Inhale, raise your right arm forward and up. Exhale, give a pelvic tuck. Inhale, get more length on the right side rib. Exhale, slide the left arm down. Keep your arm and ear in alignment and keep your arm firm. Lift your chest and head a little bit and breathe into your right side ribs. And then you inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, float it down, turn the palm in towards the hip. Firm your knees and elbows and waist. Soften your eyes and gaze and jaw. And then inhale, that was Ardha Kati Chakrasana, and this is Kati Chakrasana. Inhale, raise your arms up, draw your shoulder blades down from your elbows, from your knees and waist. And then exhale, bend your left elbow, bring it under your right collarbone, turn to your right, look back at your right hand, pull your right hip forward, and breathe into your right top chest under your collarbone. And just turn enough so you can see your hand. And don't raise your arm higher than your shoulder. Keep pulling your right hip forward. Yeah. So it's not how far you twist. It's more about breathing into that top chest. And then inhale, take your left arm out to the side, coming back to the center. Exhale, bend your right elbow, hand under the left collarbone. Turn to the left, look back at your left hand, pull the left hip forward. Breathe into the right chest, left chest. Doesn't matter as long as you do both sides, Wenqing. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, and then inhale, you open your right arm out. Exhale, lower your arms down. Ardha Chakrasana. So now you take your hands, heels of the hands on the top of the hip, fingers point down, thumbs can wrap around to the front. Pelvic tuck, firm knees, and don't crunch your lower back, but push your hips forward over your toes. Lift the sides of the body and the chest up. You can lift the chin up as well and take the head back if that's comfortable. Hips are forward over the toes. Breathe into the top chest. And then inhale, lift your chest, head to neutral. Exhale, lower your arms. So for that one, Susan, I don't know if you were doing it or not doing it right then, but kind of, so you want to really take a pelvic tuck. So your tailbone forward, any amount. Yeah. And then don't sink, lift your chest and side body, push your hips way forward, way forward, way forward, that much. Okay. So that's the pose. Yeah. What's that?
My heels get light.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. And here, yeah, okay. And Lori, there, your job is your hips are forward pretty good. You could go more forward, yeah. But the chest is sinking. You got to lift. Yes, that's it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good. And then we'll do the next one, which is Urdhva Hastasana. Yes. It's better the second time. Is that what we said? Yes. Yeah. Everything gets looser. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you can spend a lot of time with these. I highly recommend you do these on your own, but I have a big plan, so I want to get you through the whole humongous plan. Okay, so get the webbings together, turn the palms, firm elbows, firm knees, firm waist. Now inhale, take your arms up over your head. Then firm your waist, so not to shove your front ribs, right? Take your lower front ribs towards the back ribs. Lift the pubic bone up, right pelvic tuck. And then shift your weight a little forward and lift your heels up. Urdhva Hastasana. Breathe here. As you lift the ribs off the hips, lift the back ribs up off the back of the hips more than the front ribs. And the side ribs. Okay. And then you undo your fingers and slowly tuck your ribs. Yeah. And then float your arms down. Yeah. Good. Good, Emily. And then it's Ardha Uttanasana. So you lift and roll your upper arm bones back from your elbows. A slight pelvic tuck from your knees. Inhale, lifting the chest, stay there and exhale. Take another inhale. Maintain the lift of the chest. Exhale, buttocks back. Keep your arms alongside your hips, chest forward, chin forward, halfway. Good. Roll your shoulders up and squeeze your shoulder blades together over your spine. Yes, you engage your back muscles. Look forward, Lori. Take your chin way forward, way forward. Yes, observe how that engages your upper back. So those are all the muscles along the spine, postural muscles. Go lower if you can, Wenxing. Lower, there. Good. A little lower, Susan. Good. That's it. So your buttocks is a little back. And then inhale and stand up. Turn your palms to face in. Firm knees and elbows. Soft eyes and face and jaw. A little bit firm in the waist. Yeah, right? Butt has to go back a little bit. It has to. It has to. Yeah. Yeah, and that's going to come into play in our additional sun salutation that we will do today. Okay. All right. So remember, you want to keep your muscles firm to your bones, and especially the elbows and knees when you're in Samastitihi, firm, right? Waist firm. Eyes soft. So take your inner groins back now, Lori. Yes. Pull your arms more back and down and lift your chest up against that. Not so much forward, but like straight up. Yes. Not the shoulders. Yes. There. Good. Okay. Now we'll do our sun salutations. So inhale, you take your arms up. Head can go back, stay straight ahead. If it's comfortable, you can bring your palms together. If not, keep your arms shoulder width. Exhale, you take your arms out to the side, swan dive, buttocks back. We come into Ardha Uttanasana. Roll your shoulder blades together. Extend your torso forward. Good. Now inhale, bend your knees. Take your hands in front of you. Let your heels lift up for a squat. Exhale, release your head down so you can sort of stretch out your lower back. Then inhale, you shift your weight forward onto your hands, head up. Exhale, step or jump back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Firm elbows and knees. Roll the triceps towards each other. Press down into your hands from your shoulder blades, forward into your fingers. Lift your inner ankles to your inner knees, to your inner groin at the pelvic floor, and pull the inner thighs back right at the pelvic floor, and also the outer hips. So pull the hips away from the ribs using the legs, and breathe. Then you shift your weight forward, heels up, look between your hands, step or jump into that squat, with the heels up. You can take the head down for a moment. And then you lift your head up, roll your shoulders back. And then as you exhale, you unfold into Ardha Uttanasana. Head up, good. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Take your head and shoulders back a little as you raise your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms. Good. So that's it, first type, okay? So you wanna make sure you have enough room to put your hands on the mat, okay? We'll do that again. Inhale, you take your arms up, forward and up. Exhale, out to the side, you swan dive into Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, you bend your knees, hands in front. And then exhale there, you can extend your chest. You can always round your back if you want, or you can go right to extension, okay? And then you jump back or step, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spread your fingers well so your wrist creases are even, not turned in. And firm your triceps, right above your elbows especially. Squeeze those in towards each other to broaden your shoulders. Press down from your shoulder blades into your hands, forward into your fingers. Release your head and neck, and use your legs, especially your inner thighs and outer hips, to pull your hips away from your ribs, and breathe. Firm your knees. Firm your thighs. Lift your hips and pull them back. Lift your heels. Look between your hands, shifting your weight, step or jump into that low squat. Lift your head. Roll your shoulders back, extend your arms. As you exhale, you unfold into Ardha Uttanasana. Look forward. Engage your back muscles. Roll your shoulder. Yeah. Inhale, you take your arms up. Looking up. Head back. Exhale. Arms out to the side. Okay. Uh-oh. Dizzy?
I can't do fast.
Okay. Okay. We'll go slower. Yeah. Okay. And breathe in and out in your own time. Don't worry about, don't hold your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, continue. Don't stop. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Look up. And then arms out to the side as you swan dive. Roll your shoulders back. Shoulder blades together over the spine, chest, chin way forward. That's it. Then you come down, inhaling. Go ahead and exhale and let your head come down. Then shift your weight to your hands, head up, and then exhale, step or jump into down dog. Okay, firm elbows and knees. Firm those, triceps in, press down and forward. Release the head and neck, and use the legs. Stand tall on the legs and pull the hips back. Lift your heels more, Wenxing, and then take your hips back as you lift your, yes, like that. Straight knees, keep your heels up, buttocks up, yes. That's better for you, as best you can. Shift your weight forward, heels up, head up, step or jump. You can come down into that squat. You can step if jumping is too much. I think so, yeah, but just barely, right? And then you take your head up, roll your shoulders back, shoulder blades together, unfold, Ardha Uttanasana, head up. Yes, good. Head up, Wenxing, head. Yeah, shoulders down, chest down, lean, go down more. Stay there, roll your shoulders up towards each, yes, and take your chin way forward, any amount forward, that much, yes. Now inhale, you come up. And if it's too much to look up there, Susan, just look straight ahead and don't bring your palms together. Just go shoulder width and then down like that, okay? It might be that. in the neck. Yeah. Okay. Same with you, Wenqing, if you're getting dizzy. I don't know if you're getting dizzy. Okay, but it's good for you this because you're this, right? Right. So you want to engage. So this has to go forward, right? Otherwise, this is disengaged. Yeah. Second type. Okay. Firm knees and elbows, palms back. And then you inhale, and as you raise your arms up, raise your heels up off the ground and pull your front ribs down and in. Maintain as you exhale, keep your heels up, and then you lower your palms so your arms are parallel. So this is called low Utkatasana. Knees a little forward, draw the shoulders back, knees down. Yeah, good. And then you draw the heels back, palms flat. Now you're gonna step or jump back into high plank. Firm elbows, firm knees, firm waist. And then you start to bend your elbows and slowly lower down, and then you can gently lower your knees and hips and thighs. Point your toes. Tuck your head. Keep your hands where they are. Pull your shoulder blades back and just breathe here. Surrender your head. Curl your toes under. Firm your knees up. Lift your chest a little. Firm your elbows in. Firm your waist. And then exhale, you push back into down dog. Good, Lori. Breathe here. Lift your hips, Wenqing, at the sit bones. Yes, like that. Stay like that and breathe. Lift your heels, shift your weight, step or jump. Low Utkatasana. So come to your fingertips, draw your knees a little forward and down and arms up. Inject your arms into your shoulder sockets. Good. Now you drop your heels back a little. Start to raise your arms and come up with your heels up. Yes, and then turn your palms out and lower your heels down. Okay? Good. We'll do it again. Firm knees and elbows. Inhale, you take your arms up. Oh, and heels. Sorry. You can do the heels after. That's okay. Now you slowly lower, keeping the heels up. Knees a little forward and down, shoulders back. Good. Then you bring your hands down, step or jump. Plank. Firm elbows and knees. Yep. Firm waist. Then you start to bend your elbows. Lower yourself down. Keep your hands where they are. Point your toes. Pull the shoulder blades away. Forehead down. Surrender. And breathe. Then you curl the toes under. Firm the knees. Lift the chest. Firm the elbows in. Firm the waist. So, push back. Down dog. Good, Lori. He's got a good lift. Me either. I'm looking, I'm going, how do people do that? I can't seem to get it. Breathe here. Try to straighten your knees, Wenqing, and lift your heels more and buttocks up, and then take your chest towards your thighs and pull your hips back towards the rope wall. Yes, like that. Head up, shift your weight, step or jump. Feet together if you can. If the knees come a little apart, that's okay. Knees a little forward, shoulders back, balance. Then you drop your heels back just a little, taking your arms up. Slowly you come up with your heels raised up. They don't have to go super high. Firm your lower ribs. Then you float your arms out to the side, exhaling. So try to do that with your knees straight, Susan. Yeah. Feet and legs all the way together. One more like this. Yeah, yeah. You come up and straighten your knees, but your heels stay up. Yeah. 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 Okay. Palms back. Now, as you raise your arms up, you raise your heels up. Keep your ribs down, thighs back. Then you start to lower your arms and bend your knees, and you come to low Utkatasana. Draw the shoulders back, knees forward. Balance. Then heels back, little hands down, step or jump to plank. Plank pose. Plank. Straight arm chaturanga. Yep. And you slowly lower down. Let's see how she does. Yeah, she's good. I know. My shoulder is not happy with that. Head down. Yeah. Bow the head for a moment. I think it's my shoulder and neck. Curl the toes, firm the knees and thighs. Lift the head and chest, firm the elbows, firm the waist. Push back. Yes. Down dog. Yes, Emily, good. Breathe. Head up, heels up, shift the weight, step or jump. Low Utkatasana, balance on your heels, knees a little forward, shoulders a little back. Inject the arm. Good. Drop the heels a little as you raise the arms up. Keep the heels up, but just a little bit. Yeah. Arms up. Heels stay up. Yeah. Palms face forward. Then you exhale. Lower the arms. And the heels. Good. Good, Wenqing. Good. Okay. Ready for the third type? So this is the prostration salutation. The most important thing is the bob, the emotion of prostration. So there's a full prostration. So it's like a surrender to the divine, whatever your aspect of that is. Okay. Firm elbows and knees, firm waist, soft eyes. Inhale, you take your arms up. Keep your arms shoulder width apart, palms face in. Exhale, you move your buttocks back. Keep your arms in line with your ears, chest, and look forward, chin forward, like you're offering a basket of flowers, and then come all the way down. Soft forward bend. You can bend the knees a little if you need to. Shift the hips a little forward over your heels as you go down. Then you can bring your hands a little forward, you lift your head up, and you're gonna step or jump back into high plank. And then exhale, lower yourself down, forehead down, toes point. This time extend your arms forward, palms down, and bow here. And breathe. So this is the full prostration. Then you pull your hands back under your shoulders, curl your toes under, firm your knees, firm your waist, head up, chest up. Then you push up into down dog. Good, and breathe. Heels up, shift your weight, step or jump. Exhale, a soft fold, forward bend. Now you extend your arms on the ground, look to your hands, palms face each other, buttocks back, arms along your ears, and you come up. Look forward, yes. And then you can look up or straight ahead. Look straight ahead, yeah. Good, and then exhale, lower your arms, okay? Yeah. No, no. Yeah, you can lift your arms, relax. Yeah, it's about the bob, about the surrender to the divine. So that's what it's about. Full prostration. That's it. Yeah, so you're not doing anything with your arms. Yeah, there's nothing happening. Shoulder blades can be broad. The most important thing is the head. Empty the contents of your head as much as possible. The world will be a better place. As much as possible, but especially when you're in the full prostration because your head is bowed, right? That's when you empty the contents of your brain to the earth. It's generally, better to be composted. Not speaking just for you. I'm speaking for all of us, especially in this day and age. Okay, anyway, so knees firm, elbows firm, eyes soft. And then you inhale, you take your arms up, you can look up, and then exhale, you look at your hands as you move your buttocks forward, like you're offering that basket of flowers, and then you come down into the full forward bend, softening your knees and ankles and hips a little so you can fold. Hips will come a little more forward over the feet. Then you can bring your hands a little forward, head up, and then step or jump back into that high plank. Firm elbows, knees, waist. Bend your elbows and slowly lower down. Bow your head, reach your arms forward. So you can, if you want, have one palm on top of the back of the other hand. Then you bring your hands under your shoulders, pull the shoulder blades a little bit away, curl the toes under, firm the knees, lift the head up a little, firm the waist, elbows in, exhale, push back, down dog. Then you lift your heels, shift your weight, jump or step. Exhale, come into the forward fold, soft bend. Coming up, you extend your arms and your gaze, arms along your ears, buttocks back, head look forward. Or, yeah, and inhale, come up. Good. And then exhale and float your arms down. Okay, one more. Okay, firm elbows, firm knees, soft eyes, firm waist. Inhale, you take your arms up. Look up if that's comfortable, and then keep looking at your hands as you move your buttocks back, arms forward alongside your ears. Then all the way down, softening your ankles and knees, softly fold. You can bring your hands a little forward, shift the weight, and step or jump to high plank. Exhale, you lower down. Point your toes, extend your arms, bow your head, and breathe. Pull your hands back under your shoulders, shoulder blades from your ears, curl your toes under, firm your knees, head and chest up a little, and then you push up into down dog and breathe. Then you shift your weight and jump or step. Soft forward bend. Then you extend your arms and gaze, arms along your ears, buttocks back. Inhale, you come all the way up. You can just look straight ahead. And then exhale, turn your palms out. Okay, good. That'll do you, huh? Yeah. Okay, good. So now we're going to do our standing sequence, which is 5 poses, and it's for developing strength and balance. Okay, so not long holding, 3 to 5 breaths. You should not need any props, but if you do, that's fine. Okay, maybe one can go a little that way. So you'll come to the center of your mat in Samasthiti, feet and legs together, arms at your sides. Firm knees, firm elbows, firm waist, soft eye. First pose is twisted Trikonasana. Lift your head a little, Susan. And your eyes. Yeah, eyes open. And imagine you're looking from the back of your head, or even from your heart, back of your heart, right? Yeah. Okay, and then fingertips together, bend your knees and elbows, step or jump. Your wrists are over your ankles, approximately. Firm your elbows and knees, firm your waist. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist, lift and roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, you come down halfway, and then you're going to bring your right hand to the inside of your left ankle. Pull your right hip out to the side so your hips remain more even. Extend your torso forward. Roll your top shoulder back, looking up. If comfortable, take your top arm up and breathe. Good. And it's more about lifting up and extending than going down. Yeah. Good, Wenxing. Yeah, and you can keep your hand on your hip if that's better. Your top hand. Yeah, good. Both hands to hips. Extend the torso forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Firm knees, firm waist, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, you come down halfway. Left hand on the inside of the right ankle. Pull the left hip to the side, extend the torso forward, and then roll the top shoulder back. If comfortable, take the top arm up. Good, breathe. Otherwise, you can take the top arm behind the back. Okay. Good. Both hands to hips, firm waist, head up. Inhale, come up. So when you're coming up, see if you can take your gaze instead of down, forward. And then as you come up, you don't take your gaze up, you level your gaze, right? So your gaze leads you. That's the drishti. So when you're down, if your gaze is looking down, your prana is dropping here. You want your prana to go here, not there, right? Okay. Yeah. Good. So then it's Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle. So you're going to bend and turn your right leg out, left foot in a little, heel to heel or heel to instep. Keep your hands to your hips. Let your left hip roll in a little bit. Take a breath. As you exhale, you move your torso to the side. And keep rolling your top shoulder back. Yeah, and look at me. Yeah. Get as low as you can. Let your left hip roll down a little so you can do that forward bend, but turn your ribs up. Turn your ribs up against that. Now, drop your right arm down. Good. Take your buttocks forward, torso and head back. Top arm up. You can gaze straight ahead, up or down. Breathe. Firm leg. Turn your waist. Head back in line with your buttocks. Buttocks forward. Both hands to hips. Firm leg, firm waist. Inhale, come up. Good. Bend and turn. Right leg in, left leg out. Heel to heel or heel to instep. Okay. Let your back hip roll in a little. Right hip. So as you fold to the side over your left leg, you keep your ribs facing the side of the mat. So your hip goes a little and the rib goes the other way. Yeah. But don't undo this leg, right? Maintain that. So turn just the upper, yes, like that. Yeah, because it's separate. So come up for a second. There are three parts, come up. There are three parts, right? You have your pelvis, you have your ribs, and you have your shoulders. They can all move independently of one another. Not knowing how to do this is, you should know how to do this, right? Okay, so your hips are gonna go this way. Now look at me. But my shoulders and my ribs can go the other way, yes. Now you let your hips move towards your back heel, bottom ribs especially and torso move towards your front leg. Keep rolling that top shoulder back. Yeah, and then take your arm. Don't be heavy on the arm. Take your left buttock forward, head back, so your occiput and sacrum are in the same line. Top arm up, breathe. Yes. Both hands to your hips, from your waist and legs. Inhale, come up. Good. Exhale, turn. You can toe heel the feet in a little. Step or jump, Samastitihi. Okay. And then it's Parsva Konasana. Step or jump. Take your feet just a little wider. Keep your arms extended. Bend and turn your right leg out, left foot in a little heel to heel or heel to instep. Bend your right leg. Excuse me, go a little wider, Lori. Always best to move your back leg on this one, but it's okay. You've already done it. Okay, so try to get your right thigh parallel. Look to your right. As you exhale, reach out, get really long on your bottom ribs. Then you drop your right arm down, just the fingertips. Touch the ground. Keep your top arm up. Push the knee and arm together. Right buttock forward, head back. You can look down, straight ahead or up. Breathe. Yeah, go a little wider, Lori. Yes, and bend your knee more. Yes. Take your arm down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes. Good. Inhale, come up, straighten the leg, and turn. Right leg in, left leg out. So getting low like that is going to make you strong because you're holding the pose as if you're going to come out the whole time. Okay, that's the idea. Turn your leg, left leg out, right foot in. Bend your left knee, left thigh parallel. Look to the left, reach out, get long on your bottom ribs until you're laying down on that thigh, Lori. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Then you take the arm down, fingertips. Yeah, knee and arm together, left buttock forward. Roll your top shoulder back. Yes, head and sacrum in the same line. Back of the head, breathe. Tuck your chin a little, Susan. Turn your head a little up. There. Keep your arms extending and inhale, come up. Straighten your leg, turn. Bring your feet to parallel. Exhale, hands to your hips. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged. Firm legs, a little bit wider than for triangle pose, right? Not too wide. You want to be able to stay on your strong legs the whole time. Don't worry if the head doesn't come down, okay? Lift and roll the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Firm the waist, tuck the tail a bit down. Take an inhale, lift the chest and the head. Exhale, keep your head looking forward as you come halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Widen the sitting bones, the pelvic floor, the buttocks, fingertips on the ground only. Good, head up. Chest, chin forward, Wen Ching. Chin way forward. No, keep your fingertips on the ground. Just lift your, no, fingertips on the ground and lift your head up. Yes! Exhale, you walk your hands back. Head down. So you want to end up with your wrists, elbows, shoulder width apart. Palms flat, Lori. Palms flat. Yeah. Go a little wider in your legs, Lori. That's good. Not too much. Yeah. Good. Head down, Wen Ching. Good. Breathe. Yeah. So it's chaturanga arms. Yes. Elbow over wrist. Good. That's it. Breathe there. Good. Bend your elbows, Wen Ching. Back. Yes. And bring your hips a little, palms flat. You don't have to put too much pressure. Is that okay? Yeah. I know. You can bend the knees a little, but when you bend the knees, widen here, like that. Yes, because it's here that's tight. So don't let your knees roll in. Yes. Okay. Now, yes. And then once your head comes down, don't bounce. Stay there. Pull your elbows back towards Lori. Walk your hands a little back. Good. Palms flat. Now slowly start to open your legs. Like take the rest of your life to open your legs. Yeah. Okay. Now inhale. Everybody come up flat back. Head up. You can come to your fingertips. Yeah. Firm your leg. Look forward. Head up. Look forward. Eyeballs. Yes. Yes. Hands to hips. Hands to hips. Inhale. You come up. Level your gaze as you come up. Good. Chin down as you come up. Yes. Good. Toe heel the feet. Step or jump. Kamasthiti. Okay. Very good. Last one, Parsvottanasana. Okay. So fingertips, step or jump. Turn to your right. Good. Firm your hips. Yes. Turn. You can widen your left leg more towards Wen Ching. There you go. Turn to face the skinny edge of the mat. Parsvottanasana. Firm your outer hips. Firm your leg. Front leg can bend a little. Back leg straight. Inner front foot, outer back foot. Turn your palms to face the ceiling. Inhale, you reach up like in sun salutation. Head back. Exhale, you take your arms out to the side. Palms face back like Ardha Uttanasana. Half forward bend. Then you take one wrist, bend the elbows, relax the arms on the back, and exhale and take your head to your shin. Yes. Be there and breathe. You can bend the front knee, Lori. Bend it. Yeah. Don't go so wide side to side. That's way too wide, Lori. Yeah. Turn your back heel in more. No, in the other way. Yes. The back hip can pull back a little. That's fine. Yeah. Bend the front knee, Lori. Yeah. You're a little narrow front to back also. No, front to back. Yeah. Sprint your front toes a little forward. Walk that foot forward. Yeah. There you go. Okay. You can bend this knee. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Firm your hips. Yes. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Firm this. Yeah. Like that. Even as you go. Yes. Like that. Firm here. Firm here. Just bend this. Forget that. Yes. Just bend this and push here. Push here. Push here. Don't let this come up. That's your stability. Bend your knee though. Yes, yes, yes. Now coming up, you lift your head and push into your inner front foot, pull that right hip back, extend your arms, and then inhale, you come up, arms overhead, palms together. Exhale, as you open your arms, turn, right? You can keep your arms up, actually. Yeah. There you go. Yes, good. Okay, firm hips, head up. So you have to firm your outer hips, right? Then exhale, you take your arms down, and roll your shoulders back, buttocks back, chest forward. Take your other wrist, and exhale, come down over your left leg. Yeah, head down. Bend your front knee a little, Susan. Yeah, good. Lift this hip as you roll this one. Yeah, good. Bend this knee more. Yeah. Okay, good. Press into the inner front foot, outer back foot. Yeah. You want to come more to the outside of that leg. So shift your abdomen. Yes. Bend the nail. Yes. Yes. Shift your abdomen. Yes. Yeah. So that's okay. So instead of coming here, you have to turn and shift. So you come over the leg. Yeah. But don't overshoot. Just here. Yeah. Head down. Yes. Yeah. Pull the waist in from your waist. Yes. There you go. Very good. Bend your front knee more. Yes. And push into it. Then you pull the hips back. Yes. Good. Now coming out, you lift your head up, push into the inner front foot, outer back foot. So your hips pull back. Release your wrist. And then inhale, you come up, turn your palms to face each other. Look up. Exhale, turn. Arms come down. Step or jump. Good. Okay. So you see how this will develop your strength and your balance, right? And of course, flexibility also. But more important as we get older, strength and balance, right? So, okay. So now we'll do a sun salutation to take it down to sit. Okay, so it's like the frustration type. Okay, firm knees and elbows. Inhale, you take your arms up. Exhale, you extend forward and down, hands down. Soft forward bend. Then you move your hands forward, head up, and step or jump. Oh, down dog, actually. Shift the weight forward, jump, cross the feet, sit, and extend the leg. Yes, good, Susan. Now you can do that with your left hand flat, okay? Yeah, so don't think I'm going to jump through. You're not going to jump through, okay? You're not going to jump through. You're only going to jump here. That's it. That's it. And bend your knees. Try it again. One more time. Yeah. Down dog. Just go to down dog. Now shift your weight, lift your heels. Head up, head up. Yeah, now jump up and cross the feet. Sit down. You don't have to bring your feet so far forward. You're jumping your feet. Yeah, because that's why you're lifting up on your fingertips, because you're so think of landing your feet about here. Okay, jump up, not forward. Okay, shift your weight, jump up, cross. Okay, and then like that, but cross. Yeah, better. Yeah, but and also when you went to jump, you were like this, right? And then you went like this. No, your butt stays up. Then you sit. All right, so then Dandasana, sitting Dandasana, roll the thighs in. You can sit up on a blanket or two or whatever you need. Straight arms, straight knees and elbows, firm waist. Pull the front ribs, Emily and I see myself in Emily. I wonder why. No, so this here, yes, yeah. You don't have that much of that problem. A little bit, maybe. Straight arms. A little ant there. Yes. Lift the boobs up. Yes. Yes. Head down. Head down. Yes. Way down. Yes. Chest up. Yeah. So they're separate too. I know. As soon as I said chest up, you threw her head up. So here's your chest and here's your head. Two separate items. Good. Now maintain your head down. Don't look up. You know that movie, it's true. Don't look up. Lift your ribs up, chest up. Yes, like that, Lori. Exactly like that. Good. Okay. Now you're going to reach forward, take your big toes. Oh, no, sorry. Purvottanasana. Take your hands behind you, 6 inches, palms flat. Firm knees, firm elbows, firm waist. Lift your chest, dig your heels down, keep your toes up, buttocks up, head back. Breathe. Buttocks up. Yes. Buttocks up. Yes. Head back. Good. Buttocks up. Buttocks up. Dig your heels. Yes, Lori. Good. And then slowly come down. Very good. Good. Susan and Emily. Very good. Good. Now come back to Dandasana. Take your big toes. You can bend your knees. Wenching, if you want to sit on something, you can sit on something. Firm your knees. Your 2 fingers in between your big and second toe. Touch your thumb tips to your 2 fingertips. If you need to bend your knees to take your toes, then you bend your knees. Chest up. Take a breath and then exhale. Don't worry about how far you go. Bend the elbows, draw the shoulder blades back, release the head down without overly rounding your spine. Breathe. Shoulders back, Susan. Yes. There you go. Good. Tuck your chin in towards your chest more. Look into your belly button. Yes. Breathe. Breathe into your back. Inner feet forward, Emily. Yes. And Wenching. Inner feet forward, outer feet back. More outer feet. No, hold your toes and do it with your feet muscles. Yes. Good. Now inhale, come up holding your toes. Exhale there. Take the outsides of the feet. So you can take your thumb to that dip between your big and second toe. Pull your feet back. Now you can use your hands. And then exhale, you come down. It's only like 5 breaths. Yeah, 5 breaths basically. It's not about this is not about bending forward so much as it is about taking a shape and breathing into the shape. And this is how you should approach your practice in this type of practice, which is what we're doing, right? So focus on the breath. Yeah. Tuck your chin a bit more, Lori. Yes. And then move your chest towards your chin. Yes. Good. Okay. And then inhale, you come up. Exhale there. Good. Then you're going to cross the feet. Move back into plank. And then you lower down all the way for our back bends. Okay. So remove your prop. Yeah, there you go. So now you're going to make a pillow with your hands. Rest your chin forward. So point your feet back. Draw your outer ankles in so your heels point straight up. Firm your knees up like up dog, pressing the tops of the feet down. Now curl your tailbone in towards your pubic, right? So the top of your pubic bone lifts up towards your sternum. And then pressing into your pelvis down and your arms down, lift your chest up. Yeah, so bring your elbows, so you cross, yeah, a little narrower. There you go. Bring your elbows maybe a little back, just a teeny bit. Yeah, there you go. Now move the bottom ribs forward. Yep, good. Keep the knees up, press the hips down, take the pubic towards the bottom sternum, tailbone towards the heels. Good. Chest, chin up, breathe. Now keep the lift, pressing the hips down, extend the legs, extend one arm and then the other, palms flat. And sort of draw the arms back into the shoulder socket, pulling the hands back. Yes, good, breathe. Straight elbows, winching head up, shoulders down, inject your arms into your shoulder socket. That's it. Press your hips down, extend your legs back, firm leg. That's it. Good. Now keep your chest up, bend your elbows one by one, and lower your chin and relax your legs. So you can have your chin forward or turn your head to one side or bring your forehead down. So this is Bhujangasana. These are baby back bends, and these are for strengthening your back muscles, okay? These are so much better for people with low back pain, right? Than big fancy back bends, okay? So, and as we get older, these are more important for us, right? To strengthen our postural muscles. Okay, so draw the legs about hip width distance or a little closer, outer ankles in, tops of the feet down, knees up, tail to the pubis, right? And the pubis towards the bottom sternum. firm legs, press the hips down, press the forearms down, lift the chest, move the ribs forward. Maintain the lift of the chest, hips down, legs extending, and then arms extend. Inject the arms into the shoulder sockets. So you should have more lift, so your lower front ribs are almost off the ground, Lori. So bring your arms a little back, just like this. Yeah, and lift. Yes, there you go. That's it. Good. Now, keeping the lift of your chest, firm legs, firm hips, you bring your hands by your lower front ribs. Okay, Bhujangasana. Don't push into your hands, but lift your chest, right? Press your hips down, extend your legs. Take your pubic bone towards the bottom sternum. Yes, breathe. This is Bhujangasana, okay? Then you take your elbows, keep the lift. Yes. Then you release, okay? And bring your chin and relax. Okay, good. Bring your hands under your shoulders, forehead down, curl your toes under, firm your knees up, head chest up, push up into down dog. Pull your hips back. Use your legs to pull your hips away from your ribs. Then you come to plank from your waist and then slowly lower down. Okay, now bring your arms back alongside your hips, palms up. Actually, no, bring your hands, make your pillow. Yeah, that's it. Now, roll your thighs in, press your elbows down, lift your chest up and move your ribs forward. Press your hips down. Yeah. Now bend your legs one by one. Good. Take your pubic and press it down and take the top of the pubic towards the bottom of the sternum. Yes. Now keep your lift of your chest. Yeah. Take one hand back, hold the foot. Take the other hand back, hold the foot. And then what you're going to do is bend your elbows and pull your feet towards your buttocks, keeping your chest up. Knees can come a little apart. Good. Feet towards the buttocks. Any amount, chest up. Bend your elbows, Lori. Yes. You can bring your hands more on the tops of your feet, like that. Bend your elbows up. Push your feet down. It's not bridge. It's not bow. No, it's more like, yes. But look here, Lori. Look at me. See how my elbows are bent? Bend your elbows. Lift your chest. As you push your feet to your buttocks. Yes. Push your hips down. That's it. Okay. Release. Make that pillow with your hands. You can widen your feet toward the outer edges. Yeah. Then you lift your chest, move your ribs forward, press your hips down, bend your knees one by one. Yeah, good. Lift your chest. Press your hips down, right? So you take your tailbone towards the back, the knees, top of the pubic towards the sternum. Hold your feet. Now it's bow. Right? Yes. So the first one was preparation, right? So now the first thing you do is pull your legs back like you want to straighten your legs. Then lift your legs up and roll towards your belly button. Yes, and lift your legs and breathe. Good. And then release. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Curl your toes under, firm your knees. Head up. Push back all the way. Down dog. Then you go to plank. And lower down. Okay. Arms along your sides. Chin forward. Roll your thighs in. Point your feet. Draw the outer ankles in. Press the tops of the feet down. Lift the knees up. Tail towards the backs of the heels. Lift the top of the pubic bone up towards the sternum. Press the pubis down. Lift the head and shoulders up. And then keep the hands down. Backs of the hands down. Legs up. Backs of the hands on the ground, winching. Good. Straight legs. Firm thighs. Yeah, your feet can come a little apart, but straighten your knees. Yes. Extend your legs towards the rope wall. That's it. Straighten your knees all the way. Yes. Head up, chest up. Yes. Straight knees, Susan. Yeah. And come down. Okay. So if your thighs don't come off the ground, that's okay. Right? It's more important the legs are straight. So you extend them. What did you say? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. All right. So now the next one, you take your arms under your body, palms up. So your palms are like on your thighs, chin forward. Your legs won't come up very high. Take your tailbone, firm your knees up. Take your tailbone towards the backs of the knees, pubic bone towards the sternum. And then you just roll towards the front of your hips and lift your legs just a teeny bit up. That's it. Chin forward, Lori. Chin on the ground. Chin on the ground. Yes. They come off the ground. Don't worry about them. Yeah. Yeah. Slowly release. Undo. You like that one? Yeah, so that's the classical locust that we always used to do in Shivananda. I used to be able to get my legs all the way up. Now I can barely lift my legs at all. But yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah, so don't worry about your shoulders. It's more about pressing your hips down and lifting your legs up. Yeah. Why don't we do it fell out of fashion, but it was a Shivananda one. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, so now you're going to bend your elbows, curl your toes, firm your knees, firm your waist, push up just a high plank. Hold high plank. Look down, Susan. Lift your shoulders up off your arms. Lift up, not down. Yes. 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 Shoulder blades are broad, not pinched together. Firm the legs, firm the waist. Good. Yes, wenching, straight knees. Yes. Now you gently bend your knees. Walk your knees towards your hand. So it's a tiny little cat cow. And then you just tuck your tail, release your head, round your spine. Couple of breaths. And you're going to slowly sit back on your heels in Vajrasana. Hands on your thighs. Breathe. Oh, I forgot our shoulder stand sequence. Totally forgot about it. What I'm studying now? Yoga Asana Sangraha. Yes, it's called. Sangraha means collection. Just means collection of asanas, which Eddie Stern, he got out of Ashtanga because he had a back problem. He was doing physical therapy. Then he took a master's program on Zoom in India on yoga therapy. And this is what he's teaching in a yoga teacher training program, which I'm taking sort of after the fact. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, on Zoom. So, yes. Yes. Yes, yeah. And since it's back bending week, I did all the back bends, right? And Monday I did the shoulder stand, which I forgot to do. So we won't do that one today. So sorry about that. We'll do that next week. Well, we'll see because it's restorative. So I might just do classical restorative probably. Okay, so now let's try this. So you're going to take your left hand behind your back and hold your big toe, 2 fingers and thumb. Right big toe. Thank you. Okay, right big toe. Yeah, with your left hand. Yes. Now you bring your right arm over the left one and then hold the other big toe. Yes. There you go. Good. This is very good for the brain. This is for the brain. Pull the toes back and a little up and lift the chest, head up and breathe. And if it's too much to take the head back, keep the head neutral, but lift the chest. Your elbows can bend a little. That's fine. Chest up. You pull your toes back and up. Now release, and we're going to do the other side. So 2 fingers and thumb. This same yogi toe lock. Yeah. So now we do the other side. So you take your right arm behind, right? First, hold the left big toe. Then your left arm comes on top of your right wrist, not under, right? And then you hold the other big toe. I know. The first time I did it, my feet were really cramping like crazy. Are you able to do it, Morgie? Don't say anything, because yeah. Well, your shoulders have to roll back. Yeah. Yes, they do. And then you pull the toes back and up. Take your chest up. Ah, yes. Yeah. You take your two fingers around the, which should be the top of your toe, but it's the bottom. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay. And then gently release. It's good for balancing your brain. And you can see how that is, right? Because it starts your wires cross and you get a little crazy. Okay. So that's good. And then we'll do the yoga mudra. So you cross in, you can sit in cross-legged sukhasana, half lotus or full lotus. So whichever pose is best for you. Do not stress and strain, doesn't matter. Okay, it's a forward bend and then a back bend. Okay, so simple cross legs is good. Or, yeah. Okay, and then you hold one wrist behind. Now, if this is too challenging, you use your arms in front of you and you can rest your head on a block, but you pull your waist back, roll your shoulders forward, release your head down, and breathe. Yeah, Lori, use your arms on the ground. Use your arms on the ground, Lori. Yes, walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Yes, bend your elbows. Yes, yes. See, now you get lower. Yes. Turn the block the other way. No, just no. Yeah. So it's long front to back. Yes, like that. You can lift it up on its skinny side. No, no. Lift it up on the skinny side. Like that. Yeah. There you go. So you can get your elbows down. So the idea, Lori, is to use your waist muscles, right? And release your spine. Okay, and then pull your waist back to come up. Bring your hands behind you. Lift your chest. Head back, couple of breaths. Chest up. Lori, don't go so far behind. Bring your hands on your blankets since you're sitting on blankets. Now lift your chest way up. Like there's never enough for you. Never enough. More. Go more. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. Yes. So you're lengthening the front of your body, the abdomen, the whole abdominal and chest region. Yes, Lori. Like that. Good. Now come to sit. And then you can take any hand position you like. And we'll do long, slow, deep, full breaths. Inhale for 5 seconds. Exhale for 7. Lean back a little, Wencheng. So just sit where you are and yes. Shoulders, yes. Shoulders back more. Chest up more. Yes. Knees down, chin down. Knees down, chin down, chin down. Shoulders back. Chest up. Yes. There. Yes. Breathe. Chest up, Lori. Chest way up. Yes. Yes. Bring your arms more here. Yes, that might help. Lift the chest. Inhale 5 seconds. Exhale 7 seconds. I'm going to come around and just adjust posture a little bit as you breathe. That's it. Yeah. So that means you need to sit up on a blanket. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay. Now, is that better? You could even double that blanket, Wencheng. It looks a lot better. Yeah. How does it feel? I would double the blanket. Yep. Just flip the back up. Just flip the back up. You don't need that all that height behind you. You don't need all that. Just flip the back of that blanket up or that way. Yes. Sit on that. Yeah. Yes. Your butt's not that big. You know. Yeah. Now how's that? Yeah, and your knees. So really, when you're in Sukhasana, so when you're in the pose you're in now, Wencheng, is little kind of a mix of things. So open your eyes for a second and look here. So there's a pose called, gosh, I can't remember the name right now, but you bring the heel to the middle of the pubic bone like this. Then you check this foot here under, and then you can pull this toes up like that. So this is actually a wonderful pose for doing pranayama and that. Yes, somewhat like that. Yeah, somewhat like that. Yeah. Okay. So, but for you, it's possible this might be a better pose for you to work on, which is Sukhasana, but then you need more height under your hips, right? So yeah, but that's fine too. Okay. Say see, my knees are not on the ground. Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't have to. It's fine. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to lie down. But when you do sit in the beginning, sit in Sukhasana, not this pose, okay? So that you can train your legs down, but just take more height. Yeah. Because they all have different properties, right? So you want to be able to do all of them eventually, ideally. Sukhasana, Sukha, easy pose. Oh, this one. Siddhasana. Thank you. Yeah, Siddhasana. Yeah. Siddha means the powers, the one who has powers, right? So this is to develop powers. Yeah. And it's great for pranayama. It's very wide based. It's actually the recommended pose for pranayama. So you put one foot, no, bottom foot. And so your heel is kind of like in your, and eventually, I mean, you're sitting on your heel in your perineum, but nobody can do that. I don't know. You could, yeah, you could, if you can get it there. I can't, I get it in front. And I don't know if that's a man thing too, might be because men have different pelvises and this is all designed for men. And then you take your other heel on top of that one, tuck the foot between. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, so just do the cross leg, simple cross leg. And then if you can, you take your hand between, you find that bottom toe. Yeah, and you pull it up. So it's sometimes called swastikasana also, I think, although this cross pose is called swastikasana. Yeah. Well, that's where they got it from, but it's kind of gotten out of fashion. Nobody says that word anymore. Okay. All right. Anyway, this is a long sidebar. No, that one's fine. Then you take this one up, the bottom one. Yeah, that one up. Yeah. 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 So anyway, okay. So now we'll lie down. But before we take Shavasana, bend your knees. We're going to do our Garudasana twist. Arms extend out from the shoulders a little bit down. Okay. Now cross your left leg over your right. Roll both your thighs in. Walk your bottom foot, your right foot, a little bit away, and see if you can tuck your left foot behind your right ankle or calf. That's Garudasana. If you can't, don't worry about it. Lori, move your legs just a little further away from you. Yeah. So it's a softer bend. That's it. Yeah. Move your bottom foot more away from your wind chain. No, not to the side, forward. Yeah. Now tuck your top foot under your bottom ankle. There you go. Now we do it 3 times. Third time we hold. So you take a breath as you exhale. Let your legs go over to the right. So you roll to the outside edge of your right foot. Keep your left shoulder down. That's primary. Inhale, you come up. Back to the flat right foot. Exhale, you roll over again. So you're on the outside edge of the right foot. Left shoulder stays down. Inhale, you come up. Third time, you hold it. Exhale, your legs may not touch the ground. They probably won't. Left shoulder does. Let your head release to the left and breathe. So your legs are going to the right, your head goes to the left, and you keep your left shoulder down. You're right. Oh, I see. Yeah, you crossed your legs wrong. Yeah, okay. That was challenging. Turn your palms up. Not so bad. Yeah. Okay. So we said left leg over right. Yeah. Then you're going to inhale, you come up, roll your hips back down, change the cross. Right. So it's not, your knees are bent very mildly. So you can tuck your right leg comes over, roll both thighs in and tuck your right foot behind your left ankle. Take a breath and exhale, legs to the left. Right shoulder stays down. Inhale, you come up, roll all the way back. Exhale, legs to the left, right shoulder stays down. Inhale, you come up, all the way back. And third time, exhale, you come down. And then keeping the right shoulder down, look to the right, turn your head to the right, and breathe. And then inhale, lift your legs up, roll your hips back. Exhale under your feet, and then you rest in Shavasana. Use any support you like or none at all. It's so hot. Just surrender to the cool floor. Fans on or off? Off, on, on. Okay, well, we have two. So if these ladies want it off, we can turn this one off. Did you say off, Lori? Okay, okay. Okay, you are flexible and strong. We salute you. Okay, I'm turning that fan on. Good. Okay. Total surrender now. So easy to say, so hard to do, right? You, I guess, just on your mat, maybe. Soft skin, soft superficial fascia under the skin. You know, think about it. Think about your skin and your fascia, superficial. Maybe just thinking about it, right, can ease the gripping of skin to fascia and fascia to muscle and bone. And then all of the connective tissue that covers all the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments, so don't extend because that's not, yeah. All of that also lets go. Each muscle, one single cell, is long and skinny, and it's covered in connective tissue. Bundles of 10 of those are covered in connective tissue, and 10 of those, and so on. Muscles are 40% connective tissue. All of that, relax. So, according to Tom Myers, it's a one-way communication from the connective tissue, which includes the skin, which is the most sensitive, to the brain, and then brain to muscle. It's like a feedback loop. Sense and feel and soften and let go. Surrender. And all of the organs, too, wrapped in connective tissue. Can you make space in the torso and in the connective tissue around the organs? Right? It's like the connective tissue is the mold, and then everything grows into that mold. Right? So create space for all your organs to freely float in your abdominal cavity, in your chest cavity, in your brain, say. Silent, stillness, spaciousness. Surrender to that. Allow your breath to deepen and allow the awareness of your breath to permeate your whole being, to be in touch with your breath body, your pranic body, your energy body, circulating throughout your physical flesh and form, and also your emotional and mental body, intellectual body. And then bring your awareness into your fingers and toes. If you like, you can gently move them and roll the ankles and wrists if you like, to start to wake your body slowly. And then you bend your elbows one by one and bring your hands to your rib cage and abdomen. Separate your hands, thumbs rest on the lower ribs, fingers on the upper abdomen, and just observe your breath there. And then when you're ready, roll your legs in, firm your legs, firm your waist, and bend your knees up one by one. And pause and breathe. Let your lower back release. Don't be too close to your buttocks. Yeah, so it's very comfortable. So your lower back and release towards the mat, your lower abdomen release towards the back. And observe that hollowing of your abdomen. Allow the hollowing of the lower abdomen. And then take your one arm over your head and roll to that side. Rest your head on your upper arm, knees up a little bit towards the chest so the back is round and soft. And you bring your other arm with you and rest in the fetal position for a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready to come up, you pull your waist in, use your arms, look down, use your waist and arms, not your back, and then let your head curl up. And then we'll do our closing chant all together. Sit well and observe your seat. Take an inhale light. Take a big breath in and out. And then you inhale deeply for home. Together. Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnamevavashishrate. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deeper breath and lift your heart. As you exhale, once again, bow your head to your heart from the base of your neck. Release your hands to your thighs and pause a moment. Surrender your brain, your eyes, and your other senses into your heart center. And with your eyes closed, I'm going to go up the back of your neck, of your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips, and raise your gaze with your eyes closed. Take your eyes to the back of your head and drop again down into the heart center and expand from there to the back, sides, and the front. Coming out of your skin into the room, into the building, into the whole village and beyond. And then the trash. Stay. Let's say thank you. Okay, thanks, Morty. So have a good day. I hope you're enjoying this practice. I'm enjoying teaching it and practicing it. Yeah.